Okay, so fifth graders, on this problem, I want you to think about the order that you would solve each step. So looking up at the top, problem, I see multiplication and subtraction in this problem. So when I go back to my list for PEMDAS, I see that multiplication comes before subtraction. So I would multiply before I subtract. Now, looking at this problem, the second one, I see subtraction and multiplication. And if I'm going left to right in the order of PEMDAS, there's no parentheses, there's no exponents. I come to multiplication and division right here. So I would multiply 2 times 3 first, and then I would subtract because that's further down the list on PEMDAS. Now for the last problem, I go through the list of PEMDAS and I come across some parentheses. And so I would solve what's in parentheses first. So that means subtraction would happen first before the multiplication. Now I'm going to read a phrase to you and I want you to think about which problem I'm talking about. So my first phrase is multiply 3 and 8, then subtract 2. So based on the order that I would solve these steps in these problems, I would multiply 3 times 8 and then subtract 2 on that top problem. Now listen to this phrase. Subtract 2 from 8 and then multiply by 3. So I know on this bottom problem, because the 8 minus 2 is inside the parentheses, I would subtract 2 from 8 and then multiply by 3. So I'm talking about that bottom problem with that phrase. Then the middle one, let's look at it. Subtract the product of 2 and 3 from 8. So I know whenever I am solving this problem with order of operations, I'm going to multiply first. Remember that when you multiply, you get a product as your answer. So I'll say that phrase again. Subtract the product of 2 and 3 from 8. So I just wanted to go over a few of those phrases with you guys today. You're going to have a lot of practice on problems like this in Education Galaxy, as well as in Imagine Math this week, before you work on your Google form for a grade at the end of the week. If you guys need any help, please let us know. We're always happy to help and assist you guys in any way possible. Thank you guys.